The 2022 edition of the highly anticipated Toyota Challenge kicked off in the City of Roses on the 30th of September and welcomed teams from all over the country and the world to take part in the rugby exhibition.
Man, dis fantasties om lekker hier te wees by die rugby stadium vir 'n slag weer. Ons het laas die Springbokke game gaan kyk en buite die Toyota Challenge briljante inisiatief van die Toyota af gewees. Ek's 'n groot Vrystater nog my hele lewe deur, so dis altyd lekker om te weer die Vrystaat word gesorg vir.
It's awesome to have the Toyota Challenge back because it means we could watch more rugby.
Yeah, it will be a big challenge, as the word says. It's the Toyota Challenge, and we're looking forward to the game. The Bulls will be a really tough encounter, but I think it's a good thing for us to start off with a tough game and get our campaign going.
Yeah, we feel very excited. Obviously, it's been a hard 12 or 14 weeks of pre-season, so yeah, the boys are looking forward to go out and play. Yeah, it's going to be a hard one. They've got some quality players, and obviously that's why we wanted with this challenge, to challenge ourselves to play the best team. So yeah, we're looking forward.
First up for the Cheetah Cheetahs was a mighty tussle against a Mornay Steyn-led Bulls 15 side, and the men in orange and white wasted no time in opening the scoring thanks to a powerful driving maul that was finished off by Rudolf Smith.
Yak on the Cheetahs, and they've got to try.
Trailing 5-7 at half-time, the Cheetah Cheetahs applied the pressure and forced the errors from their Pretoria-based opposition and put on an inspired performance to eventually come out on top by 17 points to 14, as squad mates and supporters passionately cheered on in the stands.
Look how tall he is, standing behind one for Mark. That's a good ball then for the Cheetahs. Now they can drive towards the line, if at all possible. Who's got that ball in hand? Yeah, they can. There they go. They've got the try that they were looking for.
The crowd's fantastic. I think for 2 years, 2.5 years about, COVID hampered that. And it's just good to see the numbers slowly but surely getting back into the stadium.
Feels very nice. I couldn't wait to come back. I'm just glad we got the win against the Bulls. They're a very hard team, but I'm glad the boys pulled through.
Goeie game geweest. Ek baie bly vir die Cheetahs om weer bietjie bo die bulle te kan. Soos eindig op die tellbord, so maar dit was 'n naby uiteinde geweest. Stressvolle game geweest. So
the Hallies always bring the goosebumps, eh? So it was emotional. I'm very thankful from the teammates and the players. Thank you very much to the Toyota Cheetahs fans. They truly came out in their numbers. We really appreciate it. They should come again. Please come support us. We appreciate the support. It truly means a lot to us.
After a hard-fought win against Currie Cup champions, the Pumas, the emerging island side, ran onto the Toyota Stadium filled with confidence and vigour as they faced up against Victor Andy's team looking to build some momentum in the tournament. After a back-and-forth opening stanza, the Irish side eventually crossed the whitewash in the 19th minute after Nathan Doak sniped over. The Toyota Cheetahs fought back, and after demolishing the emerging island scrum, the referee had no choice but to award a penalty try.
Mahoje controlling at the back, a penalty advantage under the sticks. Goes referee Mornay Ferreira, penalty try.
The men from Ireland emerged from the half-time break fired up, and that showed as Shane Daly burst through the line to keep the scoreboard ticking over.
And the Free State scrum is powering forward here.
With a 14-point margin, the home side had an uphill battle to fight, and even after yet another penalty try, they could not overcome the stubborn emerging island defence and eventually succumbed to a 21-14 defeat. After receiving the winning cheque of 250,000 Rand from Toyota, Emerging Island decided out of the goodness of their hearts to donate the money to the Heidedal Child and Youth Care Centre after the team visited the orphanage the week before and were touched by the hard work being done by the staff.
The visit I have, it was really a shock. They came with food, they came with a washing machine, with balls for the children, and they spent time with them. The children were so happy. Smiles were all over. And things, or material things, help a lot. But that touch helped more. They knew they have new family from Ireland. So this morning, oh, I cried. I couldn't keep my tears when I saw the surprise. The amount they gave, it blows me away. I I've told them the houses that we have is not enough. Say about a month ago, I asked people to dig a foundation, not having a cent in my pocket. What we are supposed to do is to give each and every one of the children their own beds, their own space. And the houses that we have is not enough. This morning they said, we want a part to go for general things, the needs of the children, like a school bag, a new shoe, but they want some of the money to go for the house. And we are so happy. I'm so grateful for anyone who put something in.
Before making their first appearance at the tournament, the USA national A side gathered at the Cheetah Stadium for a team photo and a training session under the warm Bloemfontein skies. We caught up with former Springbok assistant coach Gary Gold to hear his thoughts on their preparations and their visit to South Africa.
It's really good to be back, especially back in Bloem, where people are really friendly, great place to train, facilities are fantastic. So for what our mission is at the moment, you know, to come out here and just to get to spend some time to play some rugby, which we haven't had enough time to do, it's been brilliant to be back here.
Yeah, this is my first time here in South Africa. We've just been welcomed with open arms. The hotel's been great. All the staff have been so nice. All of the people taking care of us here have been great. It's a country that, you know, the U.S. team hasn't been to in a really long time. I've never been here. It's going to be a great quality of rugby. We're excited to test ourselves against one of the best club teams in the world. So I think it's a great competition, and we'll definitely want to come back.
We really hope that this is an annual thing for us. You know, we're so appreciative to Toyota and to the Cheetahs for inviting us. Our big problem in America is we just don't get enough rugby. You know, there's not enough competitive rugby for us. So, you know, to get an opportunity to be able to come out here to an environment like this, real rugby country, for these guys is just a blessing, you know, and, you know, to get to play against a team of the quality of the Cheetahs and next week the Pumas, it's been fantastic. So, yeah, we're massively appreciative to Toyota for allowing us this opportunity to come out here, and we'll definitely be back.
You can expect a passionate team. We're going to come out there and try to, you know, put some hits on. We're going to get fired up to move the ball around, and just a lot of energy. That's what I think we bring to the table, a lot of energy, a lot of passion. So.
As the home side arrived at the Cheetah Stadium for the customary pre-game warm-ups, we asked Springboks Oupa Morgie and Francois Steyn what they were expecting from the Americans.
Look, I think it's guys that are definitely prepared to show what they can showcase. They are preparing for their World Cup qualifiers, so I don't think they will travel 21 odd hours for nothing. So they definitely are going to come for us, and it's up to us to obviously man up and give them the best that we can.
I don't really know what to expect. I think it's a good training game for them leading up to their competition coming up in Dubai, and the same for us for end of the year tour. So I think it's a good opportunity for us to test ourselves, and hopefully we can have a good game.
After recording their first defeat in the 2022 Toyota Challenge against emerging Ireland the week before, the Toyota Cheetahs looked to bounce back in style against a formidable USA national A side on a glorious Friday night in Bloemfontein. And style was indeed the order of the day, as Cohen Jasper opened the scoring with some quick thinking and clever play.
Beckman to be covered, he does well to get it to Jasper. Jasper thinks he sees something on the blind. Cohen Jasper is going to finish it clean. The first points of the match, the first snip that the Cheetahs got in the ring for the try.
The USA hit back and scored two well-worked tries to end the first half with a marginal three-point lead that took them into the change room.
Getting it down in the end, it's fine. Nana Schultz. Augsburger breaks from the back. Lasiki had to stop for just a moment. But now Brachi into the line. It's wide open on the outside. Cutting back in and over the line.
After some stern words from the coaches, the men in orange and white stepped up their game and ran in 5 tries to 1 in the second half, thanks to a brace from hooker Marco Jansen van Rensburg and man of the match, Roscoe Speckman.
Oh, yo, Beckman! It's Roscoe Speckman! On the American line, Bernardo to ground. Pienaar away and Sekekete!
It was only fitting that captain Victor Sikikete would score the last of our 8 tries to finish a rigorous but thoroughly entertaining game 53-25 in the Toyota Stadium, much to the delight of the smiling supporters.
We struggled a bit in the first half with our execution, but after some tough words in the locker room at halftime, we've stepped it up in the second half. Our execution got better, our forwards mauled them quite well, and yeah, the scoreboard shows that the end result.
Yeah, I think first half we didn't win the territory game. We played in the wrong area, so yeah, I had odd words halftime, and yeah, just glad we could come out second half firing.
Elke wen van die Cheetahs is 'n goeie wen. Ja, en die kinders geniet dit baie hier by die stadion. Dis hoekom ons hier. Ek was baie trots op die Cheetahs vanaand, hulle het my trots gemaak.
Goeie game van laasweek af tot nou toe, baie verbetering. Verskriklik.